Hello everybody and welcome back to the video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we're here with the second to last video of my Everglow marathon ahead of their next comic with the third mini on Return of the Girl. Today we are going to be checking out my last Everglow B-sides alongside a special music video. Today we are going to be checking out their third single album, Last Melody, with the B-sides Don't Ask, Don't Tell and Please Please, plus the UNICEF campaign music video, Promise. The last 3 Everglow songs from me to check out until we have then reached our comeback for next Wednesday. Insanely excited for that, but also insanely excited for this. And yeah, it's our 8th video in 2 weeks when it comes to Everglow. We kicked things off with the Bomb Chocolat debut stage and dance practice. Then went on to check out all their other B-sides, more comic stage and dance practice for all the other title tracks with the comic stage and dance practice for first coming this Sunday, therefore wrapping up the 9 video Everglow marathon in a span of 2 weeks. And then we have arrived with the comic. But up until that point, we now still have this one to go. Just a few moments removed from my reaction to the La-Di-Da comic stage dance practice. Gladly checked it out as well. You will now also have already seen maybe my highlight made reaction, which I have yet to check out because I'm pre-recording this on Wednesday. It's all a bit over the place, but it works the best that way. So yeah, Everglow. Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the first B-side of their third single album, Last Melody, and obviously with first as title track, the expectations are high. Not alone due to first being an insane title track, but also because the B-sides quality had constantly improved. We already had 2 good B-sides on the first single album. We then had already 2 good B-sides on their second single album, but we then had especially a really good first mini album and an absolutely excellent second mini album. Means we now basically have had a constant improvement and increase in quality when it came to the B-sides. And now let's see if they can continue their trend with the most recent B-sides from the most recent comeback release earlier this year. Everglow, third single album, Last Melody, first B-side, Don't Ask, Don't Tell. No idea what to expect sound-wise, obviously. Let's dive into this. Everglow, Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Let's go. More Everglow, yes! Uh-huh. Oh, that's oh! City Pop? Already feels like a vocal song. I'm expecting a lot of Shahi on me on your own. Very smooth guitar. On that! Oh, already pre-chorus? Oh, Asha on the pre-chorus. On the Asha pre-chorus. La-Di-Da flashbacks. Oh, very funky city pop dance song, I see. A lot of Shihio vocals. Oh, lengthy chorus. Mia. Very catchy. Right, like, night. Very simple rhymes, but very catchy and effective. But more chill here. Jeron's delivery. Alright, back in the pre-chorus again. Okay, the verses are very short for this one. Oh, but Onda's voice. Oh, I love her voice so much. Oh, and Asha's vocals. I love how strong her vocals are, despite her being a rapper in the group. Right. What you like, na 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 na, of the night. What a catchy and well-written chorus. It's very full and very lengthy, despite being repetitive in some sense. Na 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 na, what you like, woo. Of the night. Lovely. Ooh. Interesting bridge. On the chorus. the background vocals though. The night of the night. Oh, lovely to hear on that in the chorus here. Asha now too. Oh wow. They basically just, okay, that's pretty damn cool. Asha's voice when she sings is so insanely different in comparison to rapping. I mean, wow. They have a lot of fun with these extra bits here for the bridge and outro. I like it. Okay. Everglow, don't ask, don't tell. Okay. Another concept for the B-sides basically, because what I've realized, or like what I've mentioned in previous B-side reacts already, is that they have quite a variety actually, which I really enjoy. So that it's not you know, like the title track formula we had now, Adios, Dun Dun, and First, which went into this very heavy girl crush concept, while Bon Chocolat was more EDM, while like, you know, more trappy and fast-paced EDM, while La Di Da was disco pop. So they had a bit more of a formula for their title tracks, but for the B-sides, it really felt like you never really knew what to expect, really. And that's pretty damn cool. And Don't Ask, Don't Tell is similar to Untouchable, definitely a song that's more into the dance direction, but Untouchable was straight up disco pop like La Di Da. This definitely goes more into a city pop funky direction, and I really enjoyed that. And it really suited the vocals in this song as well. Mia and Jihyun especially obviously owned these first two choruses. They sounded great there. Onda and Asha though, like mentioned, I genuinely love to hear Onda. I just love her voice a lot. She's definitely becoming my bias record after Asha being my bias. So hearing them in the pre-chorus together and then the third chorus together, that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely to me. Very glad that they got some showcase here for the vocals, especially like mentioned Asha, which you obviously more know as the rapper of the group, or like one of the rappers of the group alongside EU. Cool to hear show more of her vocals as well. That's a good point though, because Asha, obviously the rapper of the group EU, it was totally missing in this. I noticed that throughout the entire thing. I think she only had 2 ad-libs throughout the entire song, so not sure why that was the case. Was she missing in the production or anything? Because otherwise, I'm not sure why you didn't get any lines. Like, you didn't get any line. Like, not even, like, you know, like a short bit or so in the pre-chorus or anything. Literally just, I think she really popped up only twice. And I find it quite interesting because the bridge was actually quite flow heavy. I think she would have definitely fit into that. But yeah, I think EU was missing here from the lines, which is a bit unfortunate. Like mentioned, if she barely gets any lines, then it must have been like that she wasn't fully available. Like, I don't know, was she a hiatus or anything? Because otherwise, I'm not really sure why this is the case again. Like I mentioned it in the Antarctica, I just called Antarctica. I won't be learning the coordinates. In the Antarctica mini album, I mentioned there that I especially loved and appreciated that the line distribution and the way the song were constructed was way better in comparison to Reminiscence. But I mean, the other 5 members shined a lot, but not sure why EU didn't get anything here. I guess she had a good amount of lines in the title track, but only flaw about the song. Otherwise, like mentioned, a lot of fun. Love the flow. I love the melody in this, especially the chorus. Like mentioned, the pre-chorus and the chorus are obviously the highlight here. The verses were, I wouldn't say throwaway, but they were very short, and obviously the focus was on these 2 key elements. It was definitely an Everglow song that was not about the verses, like, as example, Good Boy or Player. This was definitely fully about having a lengthy chorus, which you repeat twice, and having an on-point pre-chorus as well, and that was definitely the case here. So verses were whatever, you know, they were just there, which isn't bad, you know, it's okay. It was sadly missing, which is another down point. Otherwise, though, insanely catchy pre-chorus, insanely catchy chorus. Loved on and Asha getting a lot of spotlight to show off the vocals here on for the bridge part available, like used as well. Enjoyed that a lot. Everglow, Don't Ask, Don't Tell. That was a lot of fun. Like mentioned, it's something so simple. Do it right, na 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 na. What you like, na 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 na. Of the night, na 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 na. But then in the morning, don't ask, don't tell, and then just repeat that again. Insanely lengthy chorus, 30 seconds or so. Jihyun and me obviously killing the vocals there, then on and Asha doing so in the ending bit. Very damn cool. Really enjoyed that. Very fun song. Had a lot of fun with it, enjoyed a lot. Let's move on to the second B-side, or actually like the third song, the final song of the first single. We now had First as heavy energetic girl crush title track, and then Don't Ask Don't Tell as a very funky city pop song as second song. And now we are here with Please Please, the third and final song of the single album. Let's see what direction this will be going. Let's check it out. Oh, ballad time. Oh. That's the second ballad after D+1. It's been 2 years at that point, so I'm glad we're taking this. Oh. Oh. Oh, so much on than these B-sides. I love it. Oh. Lovely. Antarctica again. You and Anna together. I think it's the first time they do something together. Asha. Oh, this instrumental is so gorgeous. They're English. The fact that this is a pre-chorus is actually surprising, but I mentioned the fact that we're back with Antarctica. This would be so enjoyable and realistic. I've generally really grown on these type of songs more recently. Humming and the layered vocals here. Oh. This kind of makes me happy right now. If I was feeling a bit more down, we may be getting some tears because this is really beautiful. I've literally just said hello to y'all. Oh. I really had a little moment there. Like I wouldn't say I was close to tears, but this definitely got me a little bit emotional. The vocals for this one definitely got me. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. Oh. Like mentioned, what's their second ballad? like when you hear Everglow, you will think about their heavy title tracks. And when we come to the B-sides, obviously stuff like Untouchable, Good Boy, or Player will stand out as well. But there are ballads, which are now 2 overall. D+1 from the first single album, and now Please Please from the third one. Everglow's ballads are heavenly. And I've mentioned in between, we still have those flies. I think I've mentioned in the video last week already. Like, you leave vegetables around once, they freaking won't leave your room for a month. It's man. Now this took me out of the moment. But what I wanted to say was, I've really been getting more into these type of songs, and generally more into just more chill songs, you know, because the thing for reacting all the time is, or like when I react to songs, obviously there will be songs that just naturally won't make me react as big or as explosive or as, I don't know, won't get as much out of me as other songs do, because they're just more chill songs, more songs that you don't really need to focus on a lot, that you just lean back and enjoy. I think this is generally the type of thing with more vocal focused songs, especially when they're a bit more lean back and not fully ballad like this, so more like a chilled, relaxed song in general. Something like Moon, basically. You know, Moon was also more of a laid back song. It was neither really heavy or fast, but also not too slow. Anything, was just basically really in the middle. These are the type of songs that I generally start to appreciate a bit more, because they're just fun music to listen to. I don't need to be in any specific mood for it or anything. They just work. They're the type of songs that really work. And not only do these type of songs have really been getting me lately, but ballads too. I've mentioned before in many previous reactions, my favorite songs, and that's still the case obviously, these will still be the songs that excite me the most. Songs like Good Boy, as example. Hip hop, rap influence, rap heavy. Or songs like Untouchable, disco pop, giving me all the great feelings with the instrumental as well. These are obviously still my favorite type of songs to react to, because there I can go the most hype over, you know, just anything heavy or whatnot. You know, we've talked about this a lot before, but I've really been starting to appreciate more songs like these. Like when I recently listened to my Dreamcatcher playlist, I've been appreciating their soft, vocal-focused ballads a lot more. Obviously, you can get a lot more ballads than Everglow, because have more songs out yet already, but I can so appreciate D+1 and Please Please straight away. I've really been starting to get more into these just vocal type of songs where you just lean back and just enjoy the sound, just enjoy the vocals, and just let the voices do the magic. I've really been appreciating these type of songs way more recently, and please just get added to that. I really gotta make a list like that, or like a playlist. Generally, I don't have a playlist with artists together. I always then take a specific artist to listen to, whether it's the playlist of that artist or a specific album. But I feel like I really want to do an album with just songs like these. So ballads from Everglow, Blackpink, from G-Idol, or from Dreamcatcher, whatnot. Please Please is a gorgeous and beautiful song with wonderful vocals, a beautiful melody, an epic and very good type of feeling instrumentals where we listen to it and it continues to flourish and evolve, basically. You know, these are just these are very typical choices for a ballad, but they work. They always work. This is basically a song or a sound or a concept that, in my opinion, every vocal focus group can do and will always be special, because they have the vocals in general, or the voices in general make it feel different enough to stand out that way, and because it just always works. These are the type of ballads that will never disappoint me, you know? They obviously won't make me go as wild as a Good Boy. They obviously won't make me go as wild as Untouchable or anything. These are the type of B-sides that when you react to them, or generally the type of songs that when you react to them, they won't make you go, oh my goodness, and you won't sit there like, oh my god, this is so insane, something like la-di-da and whatnot. You know what I mean? But these are the type of songs that you from the first listen know, oh my goodness, I appreciate the craft, I appreciate the artistry, I appreciate the vocals, I appreciate the delivery, I appreciate the sound, I appreciate the song. It's not a song that I will specifically go to Spotify to open, like it will be the case with other songs, but it will be the type of song that when it comes on, appreciate and love listening to, because it's just that beautiful. I don't need to listen to it one more time right now, because, like mentioned, there's nothing I really need to point out. Really, what I do really want to mention though is that I actually like the way it was constructed with a lengthy on the end Asha verse basically, which somewhat worked as verse and pre-chorus, and then the Shihyun and Mia chorus bit with Yoron as well, and then obviously the please. Please, in a very calm tempo too. This was only, I think this was even slower than D+1. Was lovely all the way through. Only thing I again gotta point out, EU only said please please twice alongside with Onda, so not even something her own. I guess here you could say it makes sense because it's a fully vocal focused song, but I remember she actually got lines for D+1 too, so I'm here again like bit unfortunate, you know. I mean, there was definitely a reason for that, but why they did it like that. But you only basically got lines in the entire track. Here I can basically, I mean, it's basically the thing what I want to mention. Honda shined a lot in these B-sides. Honda got a lot of spotlight in these B-sides. Beautiful. Like mentioned, she sounded awesome in Don't Ask, Don't Tell. She definitely suited that city pop vibe there. But I just love her voice and vocal tone a lot. And hearing her for really, how long is it? For nearly 20 seconds in a row, that's beautiful. That's special. These are the type of showcase moments that every album should have. Or basically, these are the type of parts in a song that should be at least in one song on every album for every member. So that basically there is a showcase moment for every member in at least one song on the album. I guess you can say you had a good amount of lines in the title track. I'm actually not sure how many there were, but she was part of the title track very prominently. So I guess that's okay here, but it's a single album, so you don't have the length of an album to spread it out the way, but a bit unfortunate that EU took a really short hand here. Like, I don't think even Onda got a little more less lines in the song before, so not sure what happened here. I guess EU just didn't fit into these two songs. Then you obviously gotta ask again, okay, why you gotta put, or like, why exactly you choose these two songs for the single album when you basically let EU not have any lines of B-sides. Big questionable in that sense, but should once again not take anything away from this still being gorgeous ballad with gorgeous vocals, beautiful sound to it. Loved her English pronunciation in there. Loved the way it was constructed nonetheless, because like mentioned, we get a 20-second showcase of Onda in the beginning, then the second half Asha, who like mentioned flexed in the title track and then went on to showcase the vocals in the B-sides, which I really enjoyed too, showing that she's not just a great rapper, but also is a great vocalist behind Shihyun and Mia and Yoron and on the vocals in this group, y'all. Seriously. Obviously Shihyun and Mia are the main vocalists here, but the other three behind her, behind them on the Asha and Yoron, it's incredible how great the vocals are in this group. It's so lovely, it's so gorgeous. Please, please, a gorgeous song, a gorgeous ballad. Only thing missing for both this song and Don't Ask, Don't Tell, or EU's lines, a bit unfortunate she didn't get anything, but otherwise, the only flaw I can really speak out about this entire single album. First, an insane title track, one of my favorite songs of the year. Then Don't Ask, Don't Tell, a very fun, dance-heavy city pop song. And then Please, Please, their second ever ballad to wrap things up, basically. Literally, even not getting any lines in the two B-sides. The only flaw of the entire single album. Otherwise, basically perfect single album. You got the insanely heavy, powerful song. You got the funky, fun dance track. And then a beautiful ballad to wrap it up. I think there's something there for everybody. Last melody. Wonderful single album. Every song delivers in its own way. Great stuff yet again. My last Everglow B-sides. Had a lot of fun with them. Enjoyed them a lot. And now we move on to the special part of this video, like the special addition to this video, because, you know, I first didn't want to do this back then, but people said, I think it's worth to check out nonetheless, so let's do it and add it into this, because it's like mentioned came out after Last Melody as well. Promise a special music video for a UNICEF campaign, or I'm not sure what exactly it was, but it was just a song for this campaign. I'm guessing this will be going to more lighthearted or also more vocal focused direction. Has a music video included as well, so let's check it out. My last Everglow song now, basically before our comeback next week. Let's check it out. Everglow, Promise for UNICEF, whatever campaign. UNICEF Promise campaign. Ooh. Oh, they look lovely in these outfits. Okay, there's already way more upbeat than I expected. Asha! Back with the flow. Iran. Loving the tempo. Loving the tempo a lot. Oh. Mia and blue hair is such a look, y'all. Oh. I did not expect this type of sound, honestly. But I love it. Onda! Oh, yes. She's really, I don't know what it is, but diving into the, oh, that look though. She's, Asha though. Oh, the bass and drums in this though. Oh! Oh! Ew! Her with long black hair was also such a change, no? Oh, but I really didn't expect the song to go this way. In sense of, you know, like I wouldn't expect such sound for a campaign song, but it sounds awesome. Seon's vocals, of course. But I love these dress looks. They look gorgeous. On the, like mentioned, this dive into Everglow's B-sides and more discography, Honda's really been doing it for me. Ah, oh, such a beautiful photo. Oh, that was such a cute photo. I think I will use that for the thumbnail. Oh, Iran's hair! Oh, they look so beautiful! Yeah, I really did not expect such energy for this. Never mind, I thought we'd get into Everglow here, but I don't know why, but the scenes when they're with the little girl, they're so wholesome. They're so wholesome. So much Onda in this, I love it. Seriously, at this point I got a question, is Onda my bias or is it Asha? Oh, but I love Yoron's hair so much with these, I'm not sure what color it is, but with the strands here it looks wonderful. Whoa! Seriously, there was so much more than I expected. I see why people say check this out nonetheless. Because really, when I saw, okay, it's for UNICEF or like a campaign song, I was like, you know, generally this type of theme, like for campaigns and OSTs, I'm always like, they will always go in a very similar direction. So where I'm never really, where I'm like, you know, is it worth to check out or anything? But yeah, I said, especially that it has a music video, check it out nonetheless. And good choice I did. This definitely went into a totally different direction than I expected. I expected it to be way more slower and way more, you know, just normal type of feeling, but had a great pacing to it, had a great energy to it, obviously still had a more lighthearted and bright sound to it, fitting for the UNICEF Promise campaign, which, I guess I want to Google quick, I'm not sure, what exactly, what exactly was the part here, Everglow UNICEF Promise campaign. What was it? Oh, it was for against COVID, I guess. That's first of all insanely damn cool. If that was the case. Oh wait, they released that actually in August. I thought it was actually just way more shortly after Last Melody. They actually can find it exactly. I don't think I can find it right now, but I guess it had something to do with that. Either way, obviously, first of all, big credit to doing something like that. You know, collaboration with UNICEF for obviously a good cause. always something very, very applaudable. Big fan of that. Everglow did something like that, and yeah, the song was fun. The song was a lot of fun too, and I especially love the visuals of this. The outfits, the hair in this, their styling was gorgeous. They look beautiful all the way through. I especially love these scenes with the child, especially this one shot here was really damn cool. Generally, these shots where they're together with the little girl are insanely wholesome. This shot is beautiful. Not sure. I guess it's supposed to symbolize like hope or anything like that. Like mentioned, we sadly did not have subtitles available, which I hate. It's so easy to put subtitles. Just give a fan the translate the lyrics and let them do that bit there on the YouTube tab. It takes like 5 minutes or so. I never understand why any K-pop song released in 2021 does not have English subtitles, but whatever. I guess the song was about hope and everything will be fine and that kind of stuff. Well, actually, you know what? I would just dive into it again. Goodness gracious, these uncut videos, they're always in for a surprise. But yeah, Everglow promise English lyrics. To get to that in a bit. But yeah, this photo here, probably my favorite. Probably be changed that for the thumbnail. Actually, love that. It just something so heartwarming about it. When you know where it opens, dive into. Good to them with fast reader, to be honest. Earth Roars. I think it had something to do with the wait, didn't actually. Yeah, Blackpink had Dear Earth God honestly. I guess it was something like that. We keep this promise again. Maybe like the promise about that we were saving the world or whatnot. I get something like that. Okay, I see. Okay, so a song with a great message, a song with a gorgeous music video. This shot especially is warming my heart a lot. And yeah, song-wise, we obviously had the vocals. We still had some great flow from Asha as well. You also got a cool flow moment during between. But I really gotta question myself at this point. I really gotta question myself at this point if Onda is my bias, honestly. Because every time she comes on screen, every time I see and hear her getting lines, I'm like, oh yes, Onda getting lines and whatnot. That's usually something you say when your bias comes on, you know? Like, Asha really took me over with, like, many other rappers did, with just her flow and attitude and with the way she delivers her lines and everything. And may I say, obviously, the visuals in La Di Da definitely helped as well. I mean, that vent Asha is still dangerous, but I really got the question if Onda is my bias, honestly, at this point. Like, bias record for sure, but at this point, I'm always like the happiest when I see Onda getting lines. I don't know if it's that feeling that many people have with generally members that don't get a lot of lines usually, like Shahua for Child or Wingwood for NCT, where they're like, whenever they get lines, we go like, whoa, they're getting lines, yeah, and they then mistake that for bias. But I just love everything about Onda. She obviously is insanely beautiful. I love her voice a lot, and like mentioned, whenever she comes on, I just get happy too. Really gotta question myself whenever or not on this actual bias and not Asha, but either way, I mean, it's generally just this type of thing, you know, biases and whatnot. At the end of the day, I love all the members. I appreciate them all a lot. I love whenever it's the vocals, the rapping, or whatever it is, you know. Biases are always just this little tiny bit of everything where you just say, when somebody asks who's their favorite, you just say that person, then you consider them the bias. I still absolutely love everybody of them. So whatever I now consider Asha my bias or Honor my bias doesn't really change the fact that I love and appreciate all of them. They make Everglow what it is, and Everglow brought such a beautiful song with Promise. Sounded great. Only flew over the lyrics now, but I saw that there was definitely message included as well. Heartwarming music video with gorgeous visuals as well. This shot especially, like mentioned, warms my heart. Everglow's Promise music video for the UNICEF Promise campaign. Had a lot of fun with that as well. Enjoyed it a lot as well. And I hope you enjoyed my reactions. If you did, leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on the Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and Please Please B-side? So, the first single, Last Melody, and the Promise music video. Tell me all about it down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, you can gladly leave a sub as well, or support my Patreon. It would help me a lot. Yeah, our second to last video of the Everglow Marathon. We see each other again with Everglow on Sunday, where we will be checking out the first comeback stage and dance practice, and then we will see each other again next Wednesday with the Pirate music video and the return of the girl for mini hour reaction plus review. Insanely excited for that and hope you are as well. And either way, we have a lot of other great K-pop content coming up as well. So whatever content you may be interested in, or whatever content you may want to tune in for, I'll see you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. Have a great time. Have a great day. And see you again on Sunday where we'll be wrapping up the Everglow Marathon. Thanks for watching.